CityTowers.
Yeah, boy.
Welcome, man.
Appreciate y'all having
How
me.
you doing, man?
I'm always good, bro.
It's a blessing to have you here doing the interview. Tell the viewers where you from.
Bridgeport,
A little bit about you.
Named Bridgeport, Connecticut, born and raised. You know what I'm saying? East side shit. You know what I mean? Brooks and Ogden, motherfucking Borough Street. You know, regular shit. You know, I'm just another kid from Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? Making it out the mud, man. Nothing else.
What was it like growing up in Bridgeport?
Fucking monkey business, man. You know what I mean? Like, the thing about Bridgeport is like, everybody knows everybody, and if it's like the 6 degrees of separation is like 2 degrees of separation in Bridgeport. So it's like people know each other vicariously. Like I done fought niggas, and then like find out that it's like my girl's best friend cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that, like that's kind of, it's like that type of thing and shit. So
everybody know everybody type of situation.
Yeah. So it's like
Hartford kind of like that too.
Yeah, you can't like act one way in this set of people and then act this way in this set of people, because those set of people are eventually gonna meet if they don't know each other already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was it was a little weird too, because we grew up like stupid poor, and like when you grow up poor with incredibly Hispanic parents, they don't understand the value of like fresh sneakers or like the value of like having a haircut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like they don't have that culture in them. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, like, you know, you can grow up in a black family that don't have money, but they are gonna make sure that they son feet right. You know what I'm saying? Like, send a little nigga to school with some fucked up ones and some white girl beat up ones. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do that to him. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
My mom will be like, yo, we going to TJ Maxx and gonna cop some K-Swiss. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta jump on the bus and then put them in my book bag and put last year's sneakers on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or trade a bike. Like, that's what niggas don't be understanding too, of that hood shit. Like, you fucking grab pieces of a bike and shit from Phil's and shit. You build the bike just so you can trade the motherfucker for like a small little gun, like a little Dillinger. You can trade it for like, you know what I mean, like a pair of kicks or something.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to make, you know, as me and shit. So you know, we grew up, you know, fucked up. But I don't know too many people that didn't. You know what I mean? The '90s was kind of rough for a lot of people. So you know what I'm saying? But that shit. I also like I left the nest real quick, you know, so I've been living by myself since I was 15.
Oh, so
you know
you was young.
Well, not by myself, but with my younger brother. You know what I'm saying?
You took care of your younger brother? Not
necessarily. I mean, he's only 6 months younger than me. He's adopted, so. Yeah. You know, we took care of each other, you know what I'm saying? Sleep in the car, fucking squatting in the houses. You know what I'm saying? Cement floor shit, like, type of shit. Like, I remember I'll tell you a funny story. One time we was on, what street was that? Wells. We was on Wells Street in Bridgeport. We was squatting in an apartment. I knew this chick named Jamila who she moved out of the apartment, still had the key, so we was just like, squatting in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? It was dead ass winter, and we had some bitches over, and I never forget this shit. My little brother went so crazy. So we chilling, whatever. And we tell him the rules, like you squatting in the joint, don't turn the light on, don't open the fridge. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody know we in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? So we chilling by candlelight, you know what I mean, and all that shit, and the bitch went to the bathroom and flushed the toilet, and my brother went the fuck off on her. Like, bitch, what the fuck? They gonna see that shit on the fucking water bill? They gonna know somebody in the You know what I mean? So like shit like that just kind of puts things in a different perspective, because you don't. It took me a long time to understand that people don't have certain experiences that they can look back on, aside from the fact that people do go through shit and don't learn the lesson. Yeah. Aside from that portion of it, people don't go through shit at all. So you know, sometimes you'll see a nigga real fly, dress well, and you're like, oh, that nigga's a cool dude, but you don't know that he don't know how to talk to girls at all. He's mad scary. You know what I mean? He get uncomfortable about women. So you might look at him like, damn, look at this nigga with some ISP, crazy ass Air Maxes, $300 crazy shit. Like, why you never got no bitches? Because he never had that experience.
He never had that experience.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're a little more nervous when it comes to women.
So we definitely grew up really, really fast in that facet. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Similar out here in Hartford for me, man. Growing up fast, that lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, start off having fun, then it comes to, you know, you can make some money by doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Yeah, definitely. Especially you around certain people that like kind of make it look good too, you know what I'm saying? So like that's just another one. Like I got a lot of like OG niggas that are like in jail, like in and out of jail often and shit. And then you look at them different when you older. You know what I'm saying? You look at them niggas different. You start seeing it. Yeah, you start seeing them as you get more responsibilities in life. 100 different bitches living in 100 different houses, like little shit like that. You're like, damn, bro, that's some bum shit. Like you squatting in bitches' houses. You're basically not being a man, really. You know what I mean? But because he might look a certain way or have a certain swag or be extra extroverted. But like now, that's why now it's kind of like a weird time
because it's like Revenge of the Nerds. Like being smart is finally important. Which that shit should be important forever, right? Having a fucking brain should be important to people. You know? But it's like that's now. Now it's a nigga kind of wear what he wants to wear.
But why is it like that in our culture? Like it ain't cool to be the smart guy. It ain't cool. It ain't cool. Like it's shunned upon in our culture.
I mean, I think it has to do with the fact that the system is built against us, and in order to acquire certain things, you have to work within the system. Mm-hmm. And so, like, you always gonna kind of look like an Uncle Tom, which that's a horrible term, by the way. Everybody should be calling it a sandboy. I think everybody knows that already. But but for the sake of conversation, it's kind of looked at like you go to like an Ivy League school and shit, and like at a certain point, like you know that in I think it was Defra. Is it Defra? I think it's Defra on the corner on the pop joint. The first, I don't know who's speaking, but the nigga says a coward dies 1,000 deaths, a soldier dies but once.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people misread what he means like that. Like, a coward's death or rather, dying 1,000 deaths means like not being able to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? So like putting yourself in a place where you choose to keep a job over your own pride. You know what I'm saying? Somebody throw a fucking $10 bill in your face and you're like, I don't want to get fired. Now fuck that. Break that nigga's jaw. Get fired, bro. Because you don't want to die that death. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like a coward dies 1,000 deaths. So I feel like oftentimes it's looked at as the niggas that like follow the systematic format to get to a place, or like stay at a job one time and climb the ladder. You kind of got to be a bitch. You got to go get niggas coffee.
You gotta suck it up a little bit.
Niggas in the hood don't look at that like paying dues. You know what I'm saying? They look at that like you a sucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that a lot has to do with that. But really, niggas need to get in the mindset of being able to educate themselves. You don't need school, or you don't need a teacher. I'm actually a firm believer there's no such thing as teachers. Teachers don't exist. Because I could teach you 1,000 things, but if you're not willing to absorb it, then I'm not going to be able to do shit with it.
Like you're saying, I can lead you to the water.
I can guide, exactly. There's guides. There's not really teachers. I can't teach you shit. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You ever run into one of them niggas that's crazy with the mouth, and God bless, the pause, but just go at it, talking crazy, and then somebody beat the living shit out of him, and everybody's like, oh my God, finally. And the next day he come outside and he's still barking crazy. Yeah. Like, so there's just niggas like that. You're not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not any tougher. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where niggas got it fucked up. It's like pick up a fucking book, bro, or like, you know what I'm saying? Don't just
search for some type of knowledge.
You know what I mean?